Merry Christmas and happy holidays on the Smash Trivia Patreon. Welcome to One Night Smashes, where I'm gonna do Smasher passes with my co-host that are made by my co-host Keith. And if you don't know what Smasher Pass is, I'll tell you. A Smash Pass is a game in which its participants can vote on whether they would smash or pass something. It can be anything from celebrities to fictional characters to cars to Frosty the Snowman. Hope you enjoy this fucking shit show. All right, Keith,
Do you want me to take it
you
away?
take over.
All right. Well, this Smasher Pass is brought to you by Christmas. It's basically I picked Christmas movie characters. If you haven't seen the movie, I can give you a brief explanation of who the heck these people are, but I think you'll know majority of them. I think. Well,
Probably.
fingers crossed.
I'm feeling like I can guess guess at least one, maybe two of these characters just based on who you are. And so those are those two characters would be Clark Griswold and his wife for because of Christmas Vacation.
Oh my gosh. Normally you'd be right, but I started picking out of pocket for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I would absolutely have put them in there. All right. What do you see on screen right now?
I see a gremlin as well as two characters that I don't remember their names.
Okay. I believe I cannot remember his name. I want to say his name is Michael or Pete or something. Anyway, but her name is Kate.
Okay.
And she's played by Phoebe Cates. Hasn't been in a whole lot of movies, but she's definitely known for Gremlins and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
There's a particular scene in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yes, you might have heard of that then. So basically, this was just the only photo the only other photo of her by herself in that movie is very blurred and crappy. So this is the best I can do. But yes, I am asking you about her, Phoebe Cates, in
Okay.
Gremlins.
I'm gonna definitely say smash on that one.
And I think that's a softball. I think I've sent that your way, a lob of sorts. Yeah,
I feel like it would be a much harder one if you had said the gremlin.
Yeah, I just send you a picture of Gizmo and be like, how old is he?
I have no idea. Or there could be the or from Gremlins to the sexy streetwalker gremlin, or I think it was supposed to be. You remember that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I remember that every gremlin in Gremlins 2. It's a very good Key and Peele sketch of how they wrote Gremlins 2. It was just kind of everything anyone suggested made it into the movie. Yeah. All right, next.
Oh man,
I'd love to remember her name, but I wrote her as Zoe from Elf. But it does say does it say Jovi or Jow? That can't be her name.
I think it's Jovi.
Jovi? That's a weird name.
But this one again is definitely a smash. I loved Zoe Deschanel and every character she plays. I love her I particularly love her personality in Elf.
Yeah.
And as well, like I love her singing voice.
Mm-hmm. She's a good singer. Yeah. All right. Let's get this turned up a notch. All right. Giving you easy ones here, okay? All right. This is Nora Crank from Christmas with the Cranks. It's not necessarily specifically holding up mistletoe. Oh God! You didn't see any of that. You didn't see that. So Nora Crank. I was trying to zoom in on her, but now I feel like I've messed something up there, so I won't try again. Oh, I can zoom. Hang on. There you go. Is that better?
Mm-hmm. I can see it. I'll say smash again. And
all right.
No reason I would be against smashing her.
Exactly. She's Nora Crank. She can. Never mind. I was gonna go down a weird direction there. All right. Now, this should be very easy. Do you know who this character is?
I know what film he's in. I don't know his name.
I want to say his full name is longer, but I know pretty sure it's Yukon Cornelius.
Okay.
And he's famous for sticking his pickaxe in the ground, like just throwing it into the ground, and then picks it up and he licks the end, and he's like, nothing, because I guess he can taste gold. So that's like his
Okay.
signature move is just to do that. But yeah, he never finds gold.
I'm gonna say Smash, Ash, because I feel like he would be a lot of fun with him,
I'm sure that
and
gun in his pants.
he would probably say in the bedroom that I taste like gold.
No, certainly not nothing. That's true. Good point. Good point. Keen.
Oh,
All right. I did. Okay, Charlene is her name, from Fred Claus, played by Elizabeth Banks. Don't remember this character. Have not seen this movie. I feel. I don't remember if I've seen it or not. But
it's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
I think she dates the elves or one of them. So like they found themselves like just a human person to date.
Okay.
She lives at the North Pole. I don't remember.
I'm gonna definitely say Smash again. It's Elizabeth Banks, Ace, and also I'm a sucker for a Christmas dress.
Yeah, fair. And those boots look nice too. I want to make sure I enunciated boots with a T. All right, next. Oh, hang on. There we go. Everyone's favorite singing, storytelling, chain wearing snowman.
Is this the narrator?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
I think he narrates a few of them, but he certainly narrates Rudolph. I can't remember if he narrates the other 2 movies. There's 3 movies that came out.
This one I'm gonna have to pass on, just because pass. I don't really want it to be that cold when I'm trying to get it on with someone.
Fair. You do not want to be frostbitten in the wrong place. I understand. That makes a lot of sense. You're making sense, John.
Though it would be fun for him to like narrate the whole time as we're doing it. Narrate what's going on.
And cracking jokes.
Oh god.
That would be wonderful.
Oh god.
Oh, he's a creepy looking guy called the Snow Miser. Not from Rudolph, I don't believe. But
I believe that I believe Snow Miser and Heat Miser were from The Year Without Santa Claus.
That's the one. That's the one I did not watch as a kid. We just watched Rudolph over and over again. I don't remember the other at all.
Again, just with our as with the snowman, it's a little bit too cold for me.
I'm sensing the theme. Yeah, you don't want your jingles to be. Oh, all right. Well, that kind of spoils that. But here's number what is this? Number 8. Michelle Monaghan's character from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. If you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it.
I've been really wanting to watch that. I haven't seen it yet, but I've been really wanting to.
It is a blast, and being a Robert Downey Jr. fan does not hurt because he's very, very funny in it.
Yeah, I was wondering, is it mainly action or is there a lot of comedy in it?
It's kind of a comedy action buddy cop mystery thriller. Okay. So there's a lot of layers to it, but it is very much a comedy with action in it, I'd say.
Oh, and how much is it actually Christmassy?
Well, the whole thing takes place at Christmas. Okay. It's not really about the meaning of it or anything.
So it's sort of like Die Hard in that in that way.
Yeah, let's say that. And it's like it takes place, a lot of it takes place in LA, so you don't get a lot of like Christmassy snowy scenes, but you get to see how the LA crowd parties in their little Christmas parties all over the movie. It's nice. I would add it in the same vein as Die Hard for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Die Hard's not about the meaning of anything other than survival, I guess. And underdogs, rooting for them. Yeah.
This is definitely gonna be another smash though.
Shocking, because you're a sucker for a Christmas dress.
Yes.
And just like Yukon Cornelius, she has a gun. So there you go. Yeah, you want to be careful.
I don't want her to shoot me if I don't smash.
Exactly. You say pass, she say pow. Yeah. All right. Remember this handsome devil? He's
Oh, the abominable snowman.
now he would be warm, I would assume, because of all that fur.
Yeah, he would. I must say, smash, Ash. I think it would be he would be really fun in the bedroom.
You're a decisive man, and I appreciate it. Excellent answer. I believe this is last but not least Krampus.
Oh,
If you've ever seen this movie, or if you've never seen this movie, I would highly recommend it.
Seen this movie.
There are a lot of crappy versions of it, like straight to DVD or straight to streaming service versions called Krampus.
I have not seen.
Else,
I have not seen any of the Krampus films. I know about Krampus, but I've not seen any of his films. I thought he looked. I thought he was supposed to look more monstrous and not like an actual person.
I've seen a few different versions of him. I really like this one because he does still, you can't see it in the picture, but he does still have like these big like yak horns that come out the top of him. But he very much does look like a shriveled up, creepy version of Santa, and I kind of respect it. All the other versions I saw of him, he was a lot more monstrous. I don't hate that.
I seem to remember like monstrous, and he's not wearing like a Santa coat or anything like that. He's like he looks very much like a brownish black creature.
Yeah, like an animal rather than some man. Fair.
But I'm definitely gonna have to pass on this. This is very ugly thing.
It's true. It's true. I respect the makeup, but I also respect your reason for wanting to pass from this creature.
Yeah, no, and and even if he tries to attack me for passing, I got the girl from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. She'll just shoot him for me.
There you go. Bang bang. She's gonna shoot him. Piece of cake. An abominable snowman will just put up his arms and be like, "Whoa, did that just happen?" Yeah.
Oh,
that's awesome. I would highly recommend that movie though. Krampus has a lot of familiar faces you'd probably have seen before. Primarily Adam Scott, Toni Collette, and David Koechner from Anchorman. Very funny.
A little bit scary. I love seeing Adam Scott in horror films.
Yes,
I don't know why. But there's something just particularly about him being in horror films that is so interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
which ones have you seen him in?
I know I particularly have seen him in. I think it was called Little Evil.
Yeah,
which was on Netflix. Yep. Which I really liked that.
Yeah, I do remember hearing about that one. I don't think I haven't seen it yet. Is that? I thought it was a comedy as well. Is it comedy and horror?
So there's a little bit of comedy in it, but it's mostly horror.
Nice. Fair enough.
He does not make a lot of jokes in it.
I respect that kind of thing where it like toes the line of like, yes, it is funny, but for the majority we are taking the horror element serious.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But yeah, this is definitely a nice romp and very different. I still have to see Violent Night, but I feel like I've heard a lot of good things about that.
It really is. I think David Harbour is now one of my favorite Santas I've seen. He's so Santas. Funny. He's really funny. And,
better than Tim Allen?
I would say definitely, especially after watching the sequel series on Disney Plus.
Is it bad?
I was able to have some fun with it, but it doesn't have the charm that the originals had.
Yeah.
And also it very much feels like he brought too much of his real life politics into the role.
No, that's what I was wondering.
Like I
was like, how can he not these days?
Like how apparently, even though Santa should be someone who would like there being more people on the nice kiss list than the naughty list.
Yeah.
this Santa does not like that there's more people on the nice list, because the reason there's less on the naughty list is because because the North Pole now considers there's mental health with things, and they like if a child is rambunctious in a classroom, they aren't immediately on the naughty list, and Santa doesn't like that apparently in this,
So
which
you're
is
telling me
weird.
that his interpretation of mental health awareness is by his version of it is, oh, we're lowering the standards of good behavior, and he's thinking that
He
that's
said
like,
so. So
that's the reason.
he said in the show, I used to love these meetings about the naughty and nice list, but now that but basically he says now that most of the kids are considered nice, he doesn't like that.
That's so stupid. That's like, did he have another part of the movie where he discusses participation badges? Like, how more boomer can you get at this point? Bringing that into your Santa Claus movie, dear God.
I seem to remember there was another thing that there was also a joke in it that has been done to death by conservatives of, I can't even say Merry Christmas anymore.
A War on Christmas gets brought up in the Santa Claus sequel series.
Yes.
That's
I
amazing.
can't even say it. A Merry Christmas to all anymore. I'm like, oh my God.
You can say
People
it.
on our side are not against Christmas.
And those who are, you can have them. We don't want them.
Like
Nobody.
Seriously, like it's probably the most done to death joke at Christmas time from conservatives, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's
for sure.
so tiring. And then there's also the fact that the in the show, this is kind of this is some spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, and
Yes,
I don't think most people
alert.
care that much, but so the next Santa Claus, Oz in it after Tim Allen's one supposed to retire, was going to be someone who is a person of color.
Oh no!
Which,
No, I'm just kidding.
Which okay,
that's like making James Bond black.
Which that sounds that it sounds kind of nice that they're doing it. Nope. By the end of the series, it's back to Tim Allen being Santa Claus because they made the aide who was going to be the next Santa Claus was Oz, and it was someone who's terrible at the job,
Oh
and
wow!
so he had to take back up the role.
So
It
me. Can I
very
ask?
much to me. I call the show the conservative Santa Claus series because of all those things. Is probably the most conservative thing Disney has made in years.
Yeah, they really shit the bed on that. Did they so not that it matters, but it does in the context of the people of color, like activism, like affirmative action kind of thing that that what you're describing to me sounds like. Is the person who's supposed to replace him black?
No, it's it's I can't.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they're different race or which race they are.
He's brown. It's
because black would have been too on the
can't
nose.
Remember the exact name of the actor, but he was one of the people in April in the Harold and Kumar our series.
Okay. He wasn't Kumar.
He was the actor's first name I think is Cal.
Cal Penn.
Yeah, Cal Penn.
Yeah. He sucked at it. That's a shame.
So he sucked at it because he wanted to make Christmas be every day by making it basically be Amazon. So, but I don't know. It just
that's really
rubbed me the wrong way. How there's so much in the show that are taken from Tim Allen's real life politics. It feels.
It's funny too because Cal Penn, I'm pretty sure, took a break from acting to work as a political aide for Obama. So that is
Yeah.
funny to me that he's playing the guy who, through affirmative action, was going to get the Santa Claus gig, but didn't because he sucked at it. That is a layered conservative take.
It's hilarious to me though. Oh, how this is the most conservative series that Disney has done in years. Conservatives are still mad at the series though because as they made a very tame joke in the series areas where as Tim Allen's character is about to retire, the elves had this whole like song and dance thing where they had cards set up, and they made the joke where the elves misspelled out Santa and it was Satan. And conservatives lost their minds over that joke. It is probably the most tame joke that could have possibly happened, and they are losing their minds because they think that Disney is trying to indoctrinate Satan in their kids.
Ay.
I find it hilarious how even the most conservative series that Disney's put out, conservatives still found a way to be triggered by it.
Well, Disney's not run
and they
by
say
Disney's.
They say that people on our side are the people who are triggered by things so much.
Yeah, well, everybody, it's just varying degrees of snowflakes, right? It's just, people are performatively outraged because they know that gets clicks and views, so there's all those people, reactionaries and stuff.
The conservative who actually brought it up, this Satan joke, was the country singer John Rich. Do you have any idea who that is?
I know so little about country. If it isn't Shania Twain or Reba McEntire, then I don't know.
So that's someone who was a really big country singer. At least I know I listened to a lot of his songs when I was a kid. I was very surprised when I saw he cared to say something about this.
I've probably heard John Rich music, but I don't recognize the name. Like I couldn't tell you a single song. I recognize the name. I couldn't tell you a single song.
But now normally if we get into anything political, I would cut it out of this. But I think we didn't get into anything that was that crazy with this, so I think we'll keep it in.
Screw it. If you're listening right now and you were mad about our take on the most conservative Santa Claus show that ever came out on Disney Plus, then stay mad. Watch it yourself and find out that it sucked. That's what I'm hearing.
There's also in the show, there's a big thing in it about how this at first seemed kind of nice. They had a subplot about how Mrs. Claus wants to actually get recognized more.
I like that.
But
that's woke.
That never went anywhere.
Of course literally, not. Why give her an arc?
Literally, she's in like first 2 episodes. She's talking about that, talking about that a lot, but then by the end of the series, nothing has come of it. She's just kept talking about it. There's no actual conclusion to her arc.
That sounds like cutting room floor type shit. They're like, "Oh, we forgot to take out the thing in the first 3 episodes that gives her lines. We never paid it off. Oh no."
I was thinking that her arc would lead to, since it was pretty obvious throughout the series that they were going to set it up. Someone else has to become Santa Claus. That who was going to be the replacement can't be him. I was actually thinking they were going to say that that Mrs. Claus would become the new Santa Claus.
That
would make sense for her storyline.
And that actress is 20 years younger than him too, so she'd be perfect.
He's just becoming Santa again, which somehow as well. Even though this seemed like this was going to be like this limited series thing on Disney Plus, they renewed it for a 2nd season. I don't know how that happened. Like,
I swear,
it doesn't
Tim Allen
really work. It feels weird to me because it's like this is very much obviously like a I guess reunion sort of thing, thing, and you don't get the power of views of a reunion if you just keep it going.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's no
Well,
longer something special.
it's cash grab stuff, right? It's
Yeah.
like you can see that people want it. They don't have to come up with that many new ideas, so let's make it because people are clamoring for this nostalgia. And then
Mhm.
it's like, oh, wait a minute, we got a thing here. Let's renew it. And if I don't know if it did poorly or it was rated poorly, but um, I think Tim Allen has either some dirt on somebody at Pixar or they're like, oh, we didn't make you the new Lightyear, so we feel kind of bad. You want to be Santa some more? And he's like, oh, ho, ho, ho. He's fine with that because money, right? That's one thing that he'll love.
Obviously.
That's
All
great.
right. Let's get off of our tangent on this. So, everyone, thank you for watching. And this again is your host, Smash Trivia John, and Keith signing off.
Oh, I almost ended the fucking meeting.